what I would say is that yoga lens or perspective to me, for me, has been a paradigm shift in just how I work with people, and just that healing and growth process. That the Western is models more traditional medical model, so it's a lot about diagnosing and like fixing these symptoms, and that's where I feel like it's helpful up to a point, but that yoga perspective helps to shift the paradigm to being like, it's not just about these symptoms. What's actually causing these symptoms that we can really get to know and lean into? And emotions are a big part of that. So just even from some borrowing from cognitive behavioral therapy, that our system, like when there's a situation that happens, the reaction that happens for us is there's an emotion, there's a thought, and there's then a behavior, right? And so in looking at specifically, you can look at each of those, but specifically looking at emotions, we are conditioned and taught a lot, at least in the Western world, that emotions, there are some emotions that are good, some emotions that are bad. So, that dyadic polarization, right? We're also taught that the bad ones, we shouldn't feel those. And we feel them maybe where there's something wrong with us. There's something to escape, because we should always feel positive and joyful. So right there, it already sets up this dynamic that to me exacerbates just mental health issues. Like exacerbating, I think a lot of us already have notions of not worthy enough or not good enough, some version of those. And then we're also taught that then these emotions that just are part of being human, but some of them aren't good, right? Like there's something wrong with it. And to me, I just want to like ball that up and like throw it out the window and come to a different way of meeting all emotions and just looking at emotions for what they are. And that yogic lens is about self-exploration and getting curious about what's happening, what our reactions are to this external world, that the life that we are living and everything we experience and are happening are opportunities. They're experience givers, and they're opportunities for self-growth. And emotions are a part of that. And so inherently, emotions aren't good or bad at all. They're just part of this system that we have been given, right? And by labeling them good or bad, it's just starts us down that spiral, that downward spiral to me. And by shifting that focus to being curious about what's arising, to learn from that, it ends up turning things to feel so much more empowering, and the growth from it, it's just kind of what I see, like when I'm working with someone and they start to make that shift. It's kind of this like like a relief, just to like, oh, I don't have to keep down this belief system, this path that we've been conditioned. Like I can choose, there's another way to meet what's happening that feels so much more supportive. And it actually is fun. Like I come back to, it gets to be fun because all of a sudden it's not something to shy away from. It's actually, oh wait, I think this is where that befriending comes. They actually end up being friends, teachers, and guides, our emotions. So